Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Conquest of Elysium 4 episode 6 for this series. And last time we left off, we had crushed a pretty substantially large enemy army, which was pretty great. And we took another ancient temple down here, so we've actually got, let's see, should be 3 ancient temples, which will give us a pretty large boost on trying to get another cultist, which is something we want to do. I want to take this cloud castle here, which is probably high on my list there, to get that 3 gold. And I'll probably come back up here and capture the village and the farms again as well, and then maybe move over here and try to capture this gold stream, considering that our army here is fairly OP. But let's... Actually, are we out of turns right now? Let's see. How about this guy? He's got any moves? It doesn't look like he does. So let's end this turn here. There we go. And so we've got our guy right here. Let's move him. That place is being recaptured. Well, we can't have that happen, can we? So let's move back up here and get ready to hop on there and take out these scouts and such that are plopping down on our territory. As for our unit here, we've got a fairly large army here, actually. A very large army indeed. A couple of guys staying back to defend, so not all there to help. But let's see, we got 170 gold, which is a lot. Let's definitely get some swordsmen for this army here, and then let's get some archers there, and some... Let's actually hold off just in case we get a cultist coming, but we will transfer units here. Let's give this guy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 swordsmen, and we'll leave the rest of the units here to defend our citadel, because we're definitely not trying to lose that. And so if we actually click on here, that is a fairly large army to defend it, although I would like to have some type of champion or hero here, or even better yet, a demon lieutenant to defend the citadel. But we haven't had anybody large move on us yet, so this should be a pretty substantially aggressive force for any small scouts or animals or anything that get aggressive on us. But we'll take this group right up here, and we'll recapture this hamlet and recapture that tent village up there. And as for Sabouts down here, our demonologist, we're going to move him up and pair him up with some of these archers and such up here and recapture a lot of these things that are in this area. So starting with this, of course. I don't really want to let that unit get away. I really want to capture this still, but I don't know how powerful like these units are. I mean, they don't seem that powerful, but you never know. Let's definitely move towards this village and recapture that as well. And then as for our trusty captain up here, we'll move him in on this hamlet. Oh, not yet. As soon as we get the ability to do that. Oh! What was that? Was he moving in on me? No, he was engaging those scouts that were down there. Well, he is definitely coming my direction. I crushed his other army pretty easily, so I'd imagine this army will probably be a joke, honestly. In fact, I'm actually going to attempt to try and engage his army and wipe it out, so that way I can keep him somewhat weak. 9 snakes there. Well, that shouldn't be an issue at all for this army. So we'll move right on there and defeat those 9 snakes, and capture that hamlet. I'm thinking of steak right now because that's actually what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. After I'm done recording, I'm going to go cook up a nice steak and eat it, and it is going to be delicious. So that is all my mind is really on. Okay, obviously I'm going to speed this up because this is not the most interesting battle. Oh! Alright, the snakes managed to take down one of my spearmen. That is really crappy. Finally, we've got a cultist. Very good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to recruit this cultist here inside of our citadel. And he doesn't count as towards a recruitment, so I'm also going to recruit some... Actually, I'm going to hold off because I've got some more iron coming in. But as for our cultist here, so that gives me a much better defense in this area now. If we actually look on here, so we've got our cultist up here on the wall, and if we take a look at him, he's got imp summoning, which is okay. Oh, excuse me, I'm tired. He's got imp summoning, which is alright. It doesn't cost hardly any sacrifices, so that is good. I think I'm actually going to kind of save up and maybe summon... Boy, I'm not really sure. I would like another demon lieutenant, potentially. I've got a massive army of hellhounds. I actually, what I should probably do is I should probably try to upgrade one of these. Potentially one of these. If I use these, I can upgrade like his level. I can earn another thing. I think I've already done this before, but Ritual of Mastery, Ritual of Grand Mastery, but that takes a lot. But Ritual of Mastery does not. I won't do it this turn. I really am thinking about taking these guys on, so I'm actually going to move on and capture their village here, except I can't because it is winter. So I have less movement points, or action points to use. There he is there. He's kind of trying to move away from me. I am getting a lot of gold now, which is good. And we'll recapture that. And now I've got 3 armies. So I've got this fairly large army up here. A pretty good size. Definitely not really much of a threat to any other AI armies, but definitely a threat to any stragglers marching about. And then I've got a fairly decently sized force defending my citadel, and then my main army obviously down here pushing on an enemy unit or an enemy AI. I think we have a really good build going on here. Another captain, of course we don't need that, although it is spring now, so that is good. We're going to go through and clear off these trees here. Deny the enemy of whatever the heck they're benefiting from these trees. I don't know, but they probably have some special ability that gives them something for having these trees. And then there is an oasis here, which doesn't give us much gold, but it does give us some more trade, so we can start really pumping out that iron production, which is heavily needed. Let's definitely move down towards this direction. I would like to take out these snakes and these giant moose as well. These ancient forests definitely need to go down, because I'm pretty sure that is what's spawning a lot of these enemy units. Okay, I've got some AIs moving in here. What are we looking like? That is a fairly large force. Could be somewhat of an issue for my army, especially if he's going where I think he's going, which is up here to capture some of these. So I'm going to have to turn around, but before I do that, I will try to capture some of these locations down here, and then I will backtrack. As for these, I've got 2 moose here. I'm not going to step off of the citadel to engage them, because I don't want to take any chances that something might happen to the citadel. So I'm going to stay on the citadel and get some crossbowmen to help me out there. So pretty good defense going. And let's grab up our captain and keep exploring. A bridge. So a bridge will actually give us +1 gold. And then on the other side, a market village and a hamlet. And that market village gives us another +1 trade. And then what is this here? We've got some ether warriors, it looks like, which are ethereal. So Ether Warrior, 34 out of 34. Ether Warriors are members of a race of large humanoid beings that were banished from this world in ancient times. Their wars during the world of Arcana, and they were forced to enter other realms of existence in order to continue their clan wars. The lesser races of their gods sealed the astral gates behind the Ether Warriors to ensure the safety of the world. Ether Warriors are powerful beings and can live for centuries unless slain in battle. All members of the race are ethereal and very difficult to harm with non-magical weapons, and misses with 10% of all attacks because they've lost an eye, supposedly. But yeah, not good at all. Or that one has lost an eye. The other one's interesting. What is you? You've got a chest wound. Strength reduced by 1 and maximum hit points reduced by 20%. Interesting. I've never seen these before. Never healing wound. This unit has a wound that never heals, resulting in 20% lower HP. Okay, so they are pretty powerful. I'm not sure where they're going. But it's safe to assume that it's probably not in a friendly direction. It's probably towards me, so I'm a little nervous. Where are they now? Are they up there? They're not. I almost feel like they're coming this way or something. I don't really know. I may backtrack my army. Let's grab up this guy real quick. And oh, we got an ambush there. Okay, so we're not going to be capturing anything else with him. And we will grab up our demonologist down here. I really want to capture these, so let's do that. Oh man, there's a jungle there. Oh, jungle doesn't do anything for me though. We'll capture both of those. That keeps my trade going because it looks like I'm losing some of these over here. Crap, so I'm going to have to reroute my demonologist and bring him up that way. And then as for this guy here, I'm just going to keep him on the citadel until some people get up there to help out. But here we go. We've got this ambush going on here, so we'll just kind of speed this up. Alright, fantastic. I'm going to get a swig of water real quick. Okay, and we've got one more cultist for 60 gold. Not a bad deal. I think we've got plenty of gold. I would like to get another cultist. Let's do it. Right on our citadel will be fine. And let's start moving this guy up. Oh, look at that. We're going to hit up a market village on our way up. That's fantastic. We've lost all of this over here. That's really upsetting. Let's, not sure how I want to go about this. Why don't I recruit some spearmen? And, you know, I'm just going to leave them all in the Citadel. Too many things going on here with ethereals coming in or ether warriors and such. Just not worth the risk, really, just leaving that area. So we'll just stay there. We'll capture that, come back over here and get ambushed, which I saw coming from a mile away. Because you could, with the green bar there, kind of gives it away that there's probably units there. But there we go. This guy's coming down here and giving us some issues. But no matter. I don't know if I really can afford to engage him, but I think I'm actually going to. I think I'm going to engage him. Okay, we'll leave you there. As for him, we're sending him back this way to kind of recapture this stuff. What a pain in the ass to have to kind of keep going back and forth recapture. And I feel like every time we make ground, we lose it. Of course, obviously more armies would help with that. But, you know, there's only so much I can do until I get the gold. But yeah, it's just constantly like we're getting ambushed, we're getting attacked. You know, I got to make this place a lot safer. I've thought about divvying this up into an army to kind of start combating these units, but I'm actually going to wait for, I think, I'm almost tempted to bring my demonologist and everything up that way. But I really can't afford to do that because I need him to hold on to this area down here. If I bring my demonologist all the way up there, this area is just going to collapse. Let's go to war with this unit. That's something I definitely want to do. And let's just leave these guys here for now. Wait till we get some more gold to recruit. But let's watch this ambush take place. Easy enough. And then for the big battle. So we're going in here, trying to attack the AI again. We've already converted one of the units, so that's fantastic. He has 12 out of 12 hit points and a spear and a bow, so he'll more or less use his spear. I expect him to die anyways, but still always nice to convert a unit. We've got lots of fire coming out from the Hellhounds, and that fire is just devastating. We're definitely overpowered when it comes to that fire, but I love it. I absolutely love just decimating these armies. And distracting those units back there with that horse was, of course, definitely beneficial to us. Lots of shots being fired off here. There we go. Look at that. What a blast. And a nice snipe there from the Banshees. Let's speed this up just a little bit here. I don't want to skip any of the large battles because I do find them very interesting. Now we've got their, well, we had their Lancers coming in on here and starting to engage with the Hellhounds, but as you can see, they have very little effect. And even any units that make it to my Hellhounds just get sniped right back by the archers. Alright, now we've got some Shades actually coming in, so we'll see how the Shades hold up, if anything even survives. Here we go, so the Shades are kind of getting into combat there. Oh, never mind. And the Hellhounds pretty much mop that up. And that's the battle. Everybody's just kind of casting some buffs. But fantastic. We definitely just absolutely crushed that army. I don't even think I lost anything, or if I did, it wasn't really that much. So let's definitely start heading up this way. You know what? I'm going to take this castle on the way through because why not? I think I have the ability to do it. I'm a little bit nervous about it, but we'll see how that goes out. And we've got ambushed there. Let's recruit some units back here at our home area. Let's get some more swordsmen, and we're actually going to start transferring some units over. Let's get the crossbow and three archers, and let's go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 spearmen, and 1 2 3 swordsmen. Okay, and move him out to capture some of these locations because I need to get that gold built up. That is very important. We're going to let this ambush kind of play out because we know how that's going to end. Pretty much with me winning. Alright. And now this is the big one here, so we're going to definitely see how we play out against these guys. I don't really know what to expect. I don't know if they're going to fly down here and do something. It looks like they're using some magic ability on me. I'm trying to immobilize me potentially, and it looks like it did work fairly well. The Hellhounds, of course, are shooting their flames up here, but it doesn't seem to be doing too much damage. demons casting Wither, which is a disease type spell. It looks like. Can I click on that? See, I guess not. There we go. So the flames are starting to get in there and really do their damage now that we've moved up close. We've already taken out a couple of the units. There we go. Now we're really starting to lay it out on them there. So once these hellhounds actually get into, well, I guess they're not going to be able to get any closer than that because they're going to have to funnel through here. But my flying demon unit should be able to jump right up there and do some damage. Oh, wait, the hellhound actually leapt up there. Could they have the ability to do that? Maybe because they're ethereal? I'm not sure, but they're leaping up on, or that one at least leapt onto the wall. The other ones are kind of navigating their way around the middle. Maybe that one just got lucky. Maybe he just rolled a really high number and he was able to jump up onto the wall. I don't know, but he's up there. Either way, the battle was won and we did capture this nice little fortress here, so that's pretty good. That gives us 3 gold and I believe another location to recruit units. If I actually go to the recruit units here, yes. So we can actually recruit units in the Cloud Castle, which gives us a chance to actually recruit some units for the army I've got there now. However, I don't have enough gold to do it, but I do have enough gold to do some summoning or some upgrading. But maybe we should try to summon another demon lieutenant because they do seem to be pretty useful. Why don't we give it a shot and see what we get? There we go. And we've got ourselves another demon lieutenant. Why don't we take a look? Actually, we got to transfer him over to us anyways. Or we could keep him here and start building an army up with him. That is a possibility. Wow, 116 hit points. He is an Ice Devil, Elethane, the Ice Devil, it looks like, Elethane. Magic resistance of 8, armor of 3, so very powerful. Snow move, battle fast, frost shield. He is banishable, and then cold resistance of 100. He has a couple of different spells here, a frost band, a barb tail, and he's got, yeah, frost band, which is a sword that he is carrying, which gives him the cold resistance plus 100. He's got Blizzard, Icicle, Frost, Winter Ward. Yeah. Blizzard is across the entire battlefield, and it's slow to cast, but does 1 to 3 damage. Definitely a good unit. Let's just put him in our army for now, because I don't think I have any intentions of really doing anything with him. And then we'll grab this guy up and start moving down here. We're going to start doing some damage onto these animals that are coming in here and just causing all sorts of mayhem. Because personally, I'm just sick of getting attacked by animals. So let's end our turn here. Mainly because they're taking all of my gold from me. I'm just going to skip this. Okay, so we're going to move up and recapture all of these places that I've lost. Whoa, another massive army there. Definitely have no doubt in my ability to be able to take that, so I'm definitely going to just roll right in there and stomp all over his face because that is something I definitely want to do. Let's move on to here and take out these stakes and grab this army and take out these giant ants. Okay, so I'm going to skip the stakes. We pretty much know how that's going to go. I'll speed up the giant ants because they are fairly powerful. Oh, there we go. Not bad. I expected to lose at least one guy, but I didn't, so that's very good. We got another cultist, but I'm not going to worry about that. I've got 2 cultists now, so I think I'm pretty happy with that. This army is fairly large, only a little bit larger than us, but we've definitely got way more powerful units. Between these devils, these lieutenants, and the hellhounds, we're sitting pretty deep. Their strongest unit is probably their lancer, honestly. Actually, their cavalry is a little bit more powerful. What about they got axemen in here? Nope. This guy's got a spell, scroll level 1. I would like to get my hands on that. If I kill him, maybe I can get it. Well, let's definitely move on top of these guys here and teach them a lesson that needs to be taught. And we'll take this guy here and go for these 2 boars and grab our cultist up and go for these 2 boars. And end our turn there. Alright. There we go. First boar down. Simple enough. Second 2 bore, we'll skip through this there. There we go. I figured the archers would probably make short work of him. Now we're ready for another massive battle. Just really diving into these battles here. These guys have a friendly barbarian werebear on them. Totally did not see that when I spied their army. I'm not sure how that managed to happen. We did turn one of their cavalry over to our sides, but yeah, that werebear could be an issue. Hopefully the hellhounds can deal with that. I'm not entirely sure what his abilities are. He can go berserk, or he's already gone berserk, so he can go berserk. With the Berserker ability, will go Berserk if it is hit in combat. Going Berserk grants +1 strength bonus and +10 morale bonus and 20% extra hit points. So he's gone off in hit points and strength. Other than that, though, regeneration. So he'll heal roughly 1/20th, 5% of his hit points each combat round until it is killed. So he's going to gain hit points. And he does some damage here. Strength of 8. Fairly powerful. No armor, though. So let's see what happens there. We'll speed this up just a little bit because we know this is going to go by quickly. So he's going to regain health and he's going berserk right now. So we'll see how powerful he actually is, whether he actually makes it up to my hellhounds or not. I definitely expect to probably lose a couple hellhounds this time around, just because his army is so massive. And they've got this werebear here that's kind of helping to tank the middle part for him. Although I'm really obliterating their average troops, are just getting wrecked. There we go, though. The werebear is kind of coming in here. Oh, my hellhounds actually just screwed him up. I don't even think he did any damage. Their archers are definitely hitting me pretty good. I need to take out their archers. Maybe we can get this guy to summon some shades in a minute. That would be nice if he popped some shades over here behind him. Got some imps coming in that ain't really going to do any good in the back there, but the thought is always nice. There we go. Werebear is taken down. That was pretty much the strongest unit, and now he is dead. I've got my hellhounds all moving in here. The middle is almost wrecked. And the right side is collapsing. There we go. We got the ice devil there shooting off some what looks to be like a frost beam, maybe. The left is going up so quick I can't catch the spells half the time. I can tell you that fiery breath is just wrecking these guys. It looks like I may have lost a hellhound or two. I can't fully tell, actually. Either way, not a big deal. I definitely want to position these guys on an area where they can heal up again, but other than that, the battle is ours. We did win, so that is very good. And we found a magic item. It was the Spell Scroll, level 1. Not entirely sure what that does. We could always take a look and see. Give item, cancel. Grants a level 1 spell on use. Did we get a level 1 spell? I guess we got summon imps again, if I'm reading this correctly. So not... let me see if that's right. It looks like that's what we gained, was summon imps again. No, not that bad, not that great. No big deal, though. We're going to continue to move forward here and recapture a lot of the lands we've lost. And using this unit here to move in and help out as well. We'll take out these 4 wolves. Just speed that up a bit. There we go. Fried that last one. Didn't even know it hit him. There we go. Converting some scouts. I believe that is a scout. It is. It's always good to have scouts in your army. I believe this one already has one. It does. So having a second scout isn't really that useful. However, I can attach him to one of my other armies if my armies ever meet up, which I hope they do at some point. Never mind, he's dead, so I guess it doesn't matter. Thank you, Devil, for pretty much just frying everybody right there. I really appreciate it. That scout could have been useful, but alright. Alright, here we go. Alright, they're attacking me. Attacking me at that castle here. Well, luckily, I've queued up some archers here, so I don't think... it is kind of hard to say whether or not they're going to break through the wall. I don't believe they will. I think these archers are actually going to hold their own. Unfortunately, these guys do have a ranged attack, but they seem to be terrible at it. Yep, and that's it. So these archers managed to hold their own. Very good indeed. Would have been a bummer to lose that. I'm actually going to queue up some more units here. I might as well. I do have almost 25 coming up, so I can start getting some heavy infantry. I think that's going to be really useful. But let's definitely get some more archers queued up there. And as for the citadel, why don't we get some swordsmen queued up there as we wait for the iron to tick up some more and get us some heavy infantry. And we'll move in and grab up this hamlet. So now we've got 3 trades. So if you actually click on this, or click on the trade admin screen, you can see that we're now getting, instead of 12, we're getting 36 iron per year and paying 36 gold for it. So very good indeed. Obviously we're paying more gold, but that doesn't really matter because we're pulling in a lot of gold. But we are getting 36 iron now, so hopefully we'll be able to get some more powerful units as time goes on. All right, let's take a look up here and see what's going on. We've got 2 moose coming in. I think this army can handle it, so I'm going to move them in on those moose and take this army and try to maybe capture that farm. Let's see how this army actually holds up against the moose. I am not entirely sure this was a good idea. The moose are very powerful. However, my archers and crossbowmen are also powerful. But there we go. We've got the moose there charging into the middle. They've got a special ability, trample, I believe it is. Yes, trample, which lets them basically just run straight through your units. However, the trample is not going to help them because they did lose that battle against my units. So very good indeed. I saw another AI army move through here and then it left. Cloud Castle, what is that right there? I really don't know, honestly. Some of these, the UI of this game is kind of hard sometimes to navigate what's going on. Let's definitely take that, and I guess take this guy out since I've got a bunch of just random stragglers moving around here. Grab him up and recapture these, and we'll take this army here. At least I'm still holding these 2, but I've lost these. I guess I'll take him and start moving him up this way. I kind of want to move, I think I am going to move him up north and move him over and take out these ancient forests. I think those are affecting, they're affecting my gameplay. However, we are out of time for this episode, so that is going to be the plan. We'll probably take Sabouts the Demonologist, move him up this way to explore some of this uncharted territory, and then potentially move him east to take out these ancient forests, because I think they're generating, there's 3 of them here actually, I think they're generating the animals that keep attacking my territory. So if I take them out, I should be able to kind of make this area more safe so I can build more armies and send them out. And then for this unit here, I'd like to send him back up this way to capture these 3 and then maybe do some exploring to the west. And I'll keep both of these units here for citadel defense as well as defending our core town area. So that'll be the plan. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.